G'day guys, my name's Josh, you can call me Ringwood, and welcome back to 7 Days to Die, and welcome back to Hardcore Specialist, where we're starting a new week. We have a new skill tree to throw our hands at and see how badly we can stuff stuff up, but hopefully give some advice along the way. And we're coming into Fortitude. We've just done Strength, we've done Perception before that as well, and Fortitude is a bit of an interesting skill tree. You don't get any like starting out weapons, like for example in Strength you had the club or the sledgehammer. In Fortitude you've just got the old ham sandwiches. So I mean, I guess the bonus is we get to start with our weapons right from day dot, but there are some other little like fun things involved in Fortitude that gets me a little bit excited about it. It's not like my normal play style to play Fortitude, but it's a good time. So with all of that said, I am going to quickly punch through, you get it? Because Fortitude. I'm going to punch through the starting quest as always and quickly get my skill points as quickly as possible. I thought I saw a pebble. There's a pebble there. Always get the pebbles right off the bat. They're the hardest things to find to start with. Get all of it in order, get all the stuff done and dusted, and then we can move off into town. We're spawning right next to one. Easy peasy. Oh, you're kidding me. You are kidding me, game. Seriously, the first bloody bag that I searched gives me a tier 2 Blundy Boy? Loot's just on normal. This is, like, as always with Hardcore Specialists, this is a default world. All the settings are the exact same as so regular difficulty, 100% loot, and the only thing that's different is the 200% XP to move through the progression a little bit faster for, you know, learning purposes, I suppose. As if giving a tier 2 Blundy right off the bat. I've never found a tier 2 Blundy that early, but okay, sure, fair enough then. Bang down my bedroll there. I'll throw these things away because they aren't worth it for me right now. I mean, I may as well roll with it for the moment. I wasn't really intending on going to anything other than tier 1 stuff just to get me through because I do have the fist, but having some sort of firearm is definitely a good time. I need to craft my stone axe, get you going, and start moving on into town. I can't believe that. I can't believe that. The first bag, the first thing that I looked inside of had a blunderbuss. Not just a tier 1, like, basically hunk of scrap. A pretty actually decent one. So, I mean, I'm A-okay with that. I should also mention as well, for those of you who don't know what the Hardcore Specialist series is, it's just like going through and trying to explain how to specialize into each of the skill trees. It is all vanilla, as I said, but I do have 2 mods running for me. I've got my inventory slot mod, inventory slot lock mod. There we go. Learn how to speak, Josh. And also my Ringwood UI, which changes the words around a bit just because I like Australianisms. But that's really it. Everything about this is just bare bones vanilla. Grab you. I need to get some more plant fibers to make the starting close and start heading into town to find something to punch. My campfire is down and my opening quest is done. I did kind of skip through it a little bit faster than I normally do, but like that's the 3rd time I've done the opening quest in as many weeks. So if you're curious how to do the starting quest, there's the strength and then the perception installments, I suppose, of this series beforehand that will go into it a bit more in depth. But I have made sure, but I haven't done it yet, and to go cloth fragments. The most important thing that I think to do in the first like hour of living in this game is making yourself regular ass bandos. Not your first aid one. I will profess from any hilltop that will have me that you don't want to use your medicated bandage as your only source to stop bleeding. You don't want to waste your only way to heal yourself just to patch up a couple of wounds. So make yourself a couple of regular bandos right off the bat. It'll make your life so much better in the long run. That's an extra one. Get rid of you. I am keeping this brass candlestick as well to try and sell. I know I normally throw them away, but I'm gonna try and play this a little bit differently how I normally do. I also need to break you down to get extra feathers to make extra arrows. It's interesting because I don't have a weapon to be trying to work towards. I mean, I kind of do because Fortitude is machine guns, so AKs and M4s and M60s eventually as well. But I've already got my melee weapon already strapped to the end of my old sausages here, so that's good for me. In fact, now I have my skill points. Let's go. I mean, the easy one is just to go straight for the first point of the brawler, because it does give me, I can craft tier 2 knuckles, which is very good. You can make leather knuckles or unlocks iron knuckles crafting, but I'll probably go with leathers to start with. But also, the most important, like the coolest thing, the best thing about the Brawler perk is what it says in that second last line there. So 10% more damage with fist, that's a given, but punches to the head negate infection ability. The theory being that when you punch them in the face, you knock out their teeth. so they can't bite and break your skin and therefore infect you with zombieism. So being able to punch out their gob is actually a really big benefit. It means I don't have to worry about finding, well, honey nearly as badly or any antibiotics and stuff. Assuming I get the first blow, I punch them into straws before they touch me, I can't get infected. That's super bloody valuable. Trading Potato is a good kilometer away. He's going to try and focus on getting up to there as quick as possible. Always harvest up the group to try and get 5 bones, which I did to make myself a knife. Just as a better harvesting tool for when I do stumble across an animal or something, I can get more meat out of whatever hunt that I do manage to succeed in. So I'll grab you. In fact, I do have the rest of those skill points available too. Fortitude, here we go. So I've already got 1 in the brawler. Living off the land is actually a very good perk to have. No, I'm not gonna take it on the first day. In fact, I might have nothing else suspended on, because even the first level gives you 2 items per crop. So if I find anything out here, whether it be cotton or chrysanthemum or potatoes or corn or carrots, I punch them, I get double the potatoes for the crop. So immediately doubling the amount of food you can get. So that's super bloody valuable. What else we got here? The huntsman, harvest 20% more resources. Less important right now. I think my main focus on day 1 is always just keeping myself alive. I can worry about like resource gathering and stuff later on, but for the first part, the first couple of hours is all about making sure that whatever zombies I do come across, especially when I raid a POI for somewhere to live, that I do actually have a way to fend for myself. So not really super important. Later on down the track, maybe. Well insulated is actually very important, but not just yet. Because in the first couple of hours of the game, you have this elemental protection. It's what you spawn with when you first come in. You are temporarily, if I could talk, protected from heat and cold. So you don't need to buy that perk straight off the bat, because you already have it. The game already gives it to you. So well insulated, again, down the road, living off the land if I ever start a farm, or if I find a farm, maybe I'll probably get that one. Pain tolerance is what I normally go with, because it reduces my health loss by 5%, you can see there. 20% less chance to get stunned as well, so yes, I will take that one. The last thing I need is to get punched in the face and get all woozy and shit and get ruined by a zombie or 2. Healing factor is usually the other one, but it comes at a cost. It's not just a complete positive. There's pros and cons. The pro being you get your health back, 1 health every 90 seconds, and crit injuries heal 20% faster. The con being it saps your food so much quicker. Like you'll need to make sure you have a steady food supply before you start heavily investing in healing factor. So I'm not going to take that just yet. Iron Gut kind of goes hand in hand. Reduces food and water loss from physical exertion by 5%. Plus you can hold your breath longer, but water in this game is broken, so don't worry about that. Chance of dysentery is reduced by 1%, and bust consumables last 10% longer. So that's also a pretty good one. I'll take that, and I'll also take cardio. That's all my points for the moment. That's fine. It's a pretty well-rounded startup. I'll probably spend the next couple of skill points kind of rounding that out. There's no real standout skill in Fortitude that really jumps at me as being like, you absolutely need this one. I've got like a bit of offense and a bit of well-being stuff. You're pretty much right to set your own path. So knuckle wraps, I can make iron knuckles, but it takes a lot of resources. I probably make those after like maybe day 3 or 4, somewhere a bit down the track. Also, when I have a higher level into the brawler to make a better quality one, I'll probably invest in that. But just regular knuckle wraps, iron and leather, definitely doable if I stumble across anything along the way. Leather, super easy to get. In fact, the first thing I find that has 4 legs and probably floppy ears is going to give me some leather, so that's going to be fine. The iron I can get from anywhere. I'll take you. I'll also take that lockpick. Thank you. You can go away now. I don't need that one. Let's just keep 2 of you. Scrap the wooden club. You can stay there and you can stay there. No, like that. There we go. Hold on to all 4 of those. Nice. All right, we can keep on moving along. Because, yeah, even just, like, punching a car with my stone axe will give me a couple bits of iron. There's one. G'day, Nance. How you doing? You're the first zombie I've seen. There's a bunny rabbit. There's a little sack of leather down there that I'd like to invest into my knuckle wraps, please. I need 2 more bits of iron. 1 and 2. There we go. There it is there. Now, don't break a car with your axe because it will probably explode. Don't do that, but Nance, how you doing? Love your face mask. Very 2020 of you. So, like, I mean, yeah, now that I've punched you in the face a couple of times, you can buy me all you want, but it's only going to be a gum job. I really need to get those knuckles sorted out. The fists are fine, but they're not quite strong enough. I definitely need some reinforcements on that. Ooh, a treasure map. Stevie boy's been leaving treasure around for me. All right, Steve, what you got for me? Accept the quest. Let's show that on the map, please. I mean, it's probably unlikely. It's in the wrong direction. But if I head out there for something else, I might have a cheeky squiz at what he's got for me down in the depths. That is a crawler. Quicker to shoot you. I mean, just because I'm like specializing in a Fortitude doesn't mean I'm not going to use a bow and arrow. Early game, you'd be stupid not to use a bow and arrow. You'd do it if you were like actually challenging yourself to avoid being Robin Hood, if you were avoiding Sherwood Forest at all costs, but not really what I'm into here. I just want some way to kill the zombies, some way to survive. This series is more about just surviving better as opposed to challenging myself to you know, come up with some way to make it hard for me. Just play smart, play easy, and use the tools you got to your advantage. The bow and arrow does like 3 times damage for stealth shots. Absolutely use it. Oh, I thought you were rubble. I thought you were a stone. Bunny, come back. I want to wear your skin on my hands. The bunny rabbit's gone, but that's alright because there is this remnant here, which is actually one of my favorite ones. It's the first remnant that I found when Alpha 19 first came out. When remnants first became a thing, this is the first one that I stumbled across. So it always holds like that kind of nostalgic feels deep down inside me. But I know that down in the bottom of this place, there is a weapons bag. Ooh. Can of stock and some dollary dues. I'll take those to sell to Trader Potato. In fact, there's a purse. What do you give me? Just cloth fabrics? Okay, I was hoping for some leather, but that's right. Maybe there's a couch or something down here that I can use instead. Anyone around? Yep, just you and no friends. That's fine. Oh, God. A little bit of lag. That's right. We got away with it. We got just fine. The last thing I want is for him to get aggroed and start moving a little bit faster. You can see he's looking really annoyed about the fact I keep punching him in the nose. But there you go. There you go. I popped your noggin with nothing but my middle finger. Right, I need to find some leather. Real body fast. You're worth $8 dues compared to the much more. What is it? 24 per pop? Yeah, candlesticks are worth much more than brass doorknobs, so that can piss off, please. I'm here for leather and not much else. Got an early wrench. That's good. Also got a short iron pipe, which I can repair my Blundy Boy with. Nice, nice, nice. That is another good thing about this little like remnant POI is there's actually some really easy to access kitchenware in here. So what we got? We got a potato seed recipe. Fortitude is like the farmer recipe. So if I was playing this longer than the first week, I would absolutely be farming a bunch of stuff. So I'll use that. Got my cooking pot as well. That's a good early find. Having any sort of kitchen array early doors is always a good thing. Nothing else really around. All right, let's check downstairs. There is that weapons bag. I'm trying to think if there's something down there that's going to give me any leather, but I can't think of any particular, like a couch or something I don't think it'll spawn in this place. Let's get rid of you because there will be zombies down here. What have you got? Another doorknob, another nothing. Hello? Who's waiting in the corners? Someone? Oh, anyone? That's a pipe. Oh, no, there's a zombie in front of it. I see your head. Oh, there goes your head. See? Good archery skills will never let you down. Oh, speaking of never let me down. G'day. G'day, Chelsea. You're a, oh god, she's fast. Oh, see, they get aggro sometimes. You punch in the face enough, they get really hoppity about it. Oh, Chelsea, don't do that to me. We've gone so far. I'm really just looking for anything to sell on this first day, because if I can find enough money to buy like a tier 1 AK or something, that I can sell my tier 2 Blundy Boy, which would be worth like $100 and something at this point, isn't it? Almost 100, so that's actually some pretty good coin hanging out in my hotbar there. But if I can buy, yeah, like a tier 1 AK on day 1, we're gonna be laughing. There's some ammo, that's fine. Weapons bag. And I got lucky first up, which means I doubt I get lucky again. Got some mods though, so I'll definitely appreciate that. I think you give me cloth fragments and that's about it. Yeah, okay. So nothing down here gives me leather. That's right, we'll find it somewhere else. There's always other ways to find what you need. Just gotta get a little bit luckier. There's a farm over there, but it doesn't look like one of the farms that has any livestock in it. It looks like one of those that's harboring zombies and not much else, so I might avoid that for the moment. Blood bags. Blood bags have no sell price and no worthwhile use for me, so never mind. They can only be used to make bloody... Oh, there's a stump there. Get some honey if you can. Honey to remove the infection, assuming I don't manage to punch a zombie in the face first. Or, like a zombie dog. A zombie dog is really bad news. Yeah, I'm really hoping I come across like some... Oh, there we go. Some honey right off the bat. Grab you. Put you... But let's put the Blundy ammo down here, just so I can see it and free up some room up here. I'll make another bandage and... what don't I need in here? Don't need 3 polymers right now, so I can go away. I'll keep... I don't need you either, actually, and that'll be fine. Yeah, nah. So yeah, I'm hoping to find some sort of animal at some point to get my leather. We don't need to worry about it too much just yet. It will come. Just gotta have a little bit of patience. But if you're me, patience is absolutely not my strong suit. Ooh, a tier 2 axe is though. I'll take you. Thank you. This trader is outside of town. It's off into the next town, apparently, which is a bit of a shame. I was hoping to find it just in this one, but that's all right. Beggars can't be choosers. I'm definitely begging for a good ride right about now. I like that. Get rid of you. There's another zombie out here for a cheeky deeky murder. In a strength week, I did talk about like learning to juke zombies. In fact, I think I mentioned it in perception as well. But juking is super important, especially when you're weak in the first day. So if you've got someone trailing you like this, all you gotta do is charge at him like that, and he'll take a swing. And if you stop short, he'll be swinging to time it for when you sprint past him, as opposed to when you stop short, and he'll just like flail his salamis around and do no damage. So like, get him a juke again, and then I've got all the time in the world to just punch him in the nose a little bit, put him down, and finish him off. Come on, bud. Making a fool out of me. Die, please. Your stupid bloody construction hat wouldn't be that fist-proof. Nice, get some extra XP. I'm desperate for some decent weaponry. The fists are great as you progress into them, but on the first little while, boy, I'd rather have a sledgehammer. This looks like the town that Trader Potato is going to be in. G'day, Chelsea, out here wandering through the fields, just on a bit of a walkabout. Yeah, nah, that's fine. I know I am, by the way, going over a lot of things that I have mentioned in the other weeks, but I'm kind of like trying to make sure that I don't miss anything, especially on like day one. Like I'm talking quickly and trying to rush through as many of the tips as I go through them as I can think of, and trying to leave anything undiscussed, I suppose. So there will be some crossover here and there, but I think that's okay. But also like, I'm just trying to make sure that I get as much done on the first day as possible. I've talked before about how the first day is hypercritical for surviving the first week. In fact, every hour of the first week is super important, but the first day especially, it all depends on how you want to do it. Like you could just go spend the first day slowly clearing through a POI with a bow and arrow and just hunkering down to the ceiling to try and take your time to get through it. Chicken. Chicken, 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 chicken. Do you give me leather? I hope you do, because I'm about to skin you alive anyway. Please give me some leather. Please, I only need like 2 of them. Surely I can wrap my fists in the thighs of a chalk and punch some zombies in the face. Wow. I killed the only animal that doesn't give me leather. Alright. Fair bloody play then, game. But yeah, you could bunker down in the POI if you wanted to, but I'm trying to make sure that I get weaponry to make the rest of the week easier very early on. So I need an AK, I need something that goes boom, boom, bang, bang, and murders zombies in front of me. So back to the fist. Even though the knife will be fine, like I just want to get better at timing the fist and things, get used to it, seeing I've been playing it for a whole week. So yeah, this experience is important. Oh man, I just don't want to miss anything. There's a rabbit just there. I was going to say, I thought I saw him. Oh, damn it, how did that miss? I can't see him through the brush. Can I turn my arrow back? No, not going to let me. There you are. Oh, there you go. It's hard to see at the best times. Oh, come on, that went through his bloody ears. This isn't AFL. I'm not trying to score goals here. I want to hit the post, not split the posts. You're kidding me. You're kidding me. Remember the other week when I was talking about how like the hunter perk that shows you where animals are and your HUD was worthless because I keep finding them? Well, if you find them, Josh, and you miss your pill, you're probably... Oh, there he is there. You probably don't have anything to hope for. Easy. Flopsy. I'm wasting my arrows, but I'm desperate. I just want to eat you. I just want to wear you. Come here. Come here. We're going to do this the old-fashioned way. Get over here, Benjamin Rabbit. I need to put something inside you. He's just here. He's just here. There we go. There we go. Waited for him to stop and prop and stabbed him in his earlobes, of which they're pretty big given it is a rabbit. I now need knuckle wraps. There we go. Got just enough leather. Let's craft those up nice and quick. Lovely bloody dovely. Thank you, rabbit, for donating your life and your organs and your skin and meat and all sorts of good stuff to my future survival. Oh, that's very important to know as well. Gears. Gears is a good POI to mark on your map. In fact, I'll do it now for good practices. Let's go here. Let's just go X and say that is gears with a Z. There we go. Because that has 2 engines on engine cranes inside. And breaking an engine down with a wrench that I have here is the easiest guaranteed way to get yourself an engine for assorted things, whether it be a cement mixer, which happens to be right here. It's a broken one, but that's okay, with a schematic inside it. Yes, bloody please. So I now know where an engine is to make myself a cement mixer on day 1. Easy peasy. Oh, it's a trader wrecked. Never a good day when Trader Rex is your friendly neighborhood. We're a friendly neighborhood, just neighborhood trader. Definitely not a friendly one. May I see inventory real quick? And I want to sell you this one. I want to sell you these. I want to sell you... Maybe not those just yet. I'll keep that in mind. You do have a Dubsy for $400 reduce. But more importantly, do you have an AK? No, you don't. Why do you have a cheap shotgun? Why do you have a cheap bloody shotgun? You've got cheap guns all over the bloody place, not the ones that I need. You bastard. See, this is why you hate Trader Rex, because he never gives you what you actually want. Just dangles other things in front of you and tells you to be thankful. Not really in the mood for that right now, Sonny Jim. So, yeah, bloody nah. In fact, let's just go back here. Let's get a new... Nope. Let's get a job off. If I can click correctly. Buried supplies. Ooh, Tier 1 clear zombies only 100 meters away.
Hey, jerk.
I reckon I can do that today. It's 5:30 and I need somewhere to live anyway. Let's go see what this POI's got in store for us. I almost forgot that I do have my new knuckle wraps now. Look at that. Just a couple of like leather bandages wrapped around the old bony boys, but that's fine. It'll still do the job. Oh, Loza. How you doing, Loz? You want to try out my new fisty boys? Let's go Mano or Loza, I suppose. Let's go full fisticuffs. Juke him. Punch him. I mean, it's super fast and the knockdown's super good. Like, the fists are actually really fun. There you go, look at that. We killed her in like half the time. That rabbit's investment in my hands was definitely a good one. Well, this is a big POI for a tier 1. I mean, okay. I can live here. It's got a nice balcony. It's got an attic up off the road. I'm A-okay with that. This might be a bit ambitious to raid this quickly though. I'm not sure I have the time for something this big. I actually don't recognize this POI at all, so... Okay, well, no time at the present. Let's get you started. Do I have any wood on me? I do. I'm going to quickly make a chest because I am pretty close to being cucumbered. I do have a fair amount of food on me and some fluids and all sorts of good things. So once I get up to the roof, I think I'll probably put that chest down and store all my shit in it. All right, so we're going down into there. That's fine. I might... Oh, we're going in here actually. Wait, we go down or through? I'm not sure. So how about we just hedge our bets? Let's put you like there. Go here and say all of you get into there. I'll come back for you at a later stage. I bloody promise. Let's go this way. Let's start on the ground and work our way up. Not really in the mood to deal with you though. So can you piss off please? Shot her right in the gooch, but she didn't go down for the count. There's another one. Shot her straight through the heart and she's too late. She gives zombies a bad name. Come on, schematic. Damn it, another stone axe. That's okay. I would have loved if this workbench was working. Having a working station of some kind in your house is always a good thing. Workbenches especially for assorted crafting stuff, but that's okay. We will learn to deal with the hand we've been dealt. Up we go. I might even put all the rest of that stuff into here. It does give me mechanical parts and iron, which I needed to make the next stage of Knuckles. Let's go here. What did you need again? You needed... more forged iron. I've already got mechanical parts. I need more leather and some duct tape. That's fine. I don't want to make those just yet anyway, so all that goes away. Let's continue on raiding this joint. Oh, sneaky deaky. Sneaky bloody deaky. Walking between the blocks so I don't fall down to my death. Alright, that's the way we want to play it. Shit, that's the way we're going to have to play it. Alright, fair enough then. I was trying to avoid this situation, but turns out I'm getting dropped in balls first whether I like it or not. So, Loza, sit down. This is why I want a knuckle rust before I did anything silly. Having those knuckle rusts makes it so much easier to actually fight against the zombies. There we go. Look at that. So if I did that with just regular fists, I'd have been cooked. But having those wraps, man, I've got it all sorted. Oh, and that's going to give me... Oh, I thought it was going to give me leather. All right, never mind. Not really much to speak of in the kitchen. Did find a flashlight, though, which might come in handy for later, especially when I'm bunkering down to the ceiling with no light source at all, because I did throw away my torch in the first couple of minutes. But I did get cucumbered anyway. That's why I throw away the torch. I can always make one later if I so desire, but carrying the one I spawn with, not really necessary. What is necessary is breaking down these leather sofas like this. These leather couches give me leather, which I need for... all sorts of knuckle making propensities. So let's give you all of that, please. Nice. It's getting a bit later on in the day, so I don't want to waste too much more time around here. You hiding something? Yes, you are. Always check the paintings. I'm starting to panic a little bit, if I'm being honest. I am going very quickly and trying to make sure that I get as much done as I possibly can. No grill on the barbecue. Nothing in you. Where to? This way? Yeah, I don't even know. I don't recognize this POI. I don't know where I am, what I'm getting myself into. I do know that's the sound of a bunch of zombies coming my way, though. Oi, dickhead, through the door. There you go. Ooh, and your little crawly friend as well. That's fine. You just block him. I'll deal with both of you. That's fine. I got you covered. In fact, come out here. Come out here. Let's not get ourselves trapped. Always have an exit strategy. Ow! They got to punch you in your teeth so you wouldn't bite me. That was rude. Yeah. You think of what you've done down there, you rude bastard. How dare you tickle me? A couple of zombies left. I've got the marker on my compass that says they're gonna spawn up above me, but there's someone else gurgling at me somewhere, so hopefully I can find them reasonably quickly. No books in you. Some other things to be raided. Oh, ho, ho, ho. Jewel purple dye on some sweet shades. Don't mind if I do. I'll bang that on. And a sweet pink tank top. Any clothes are better than the bloody plant fiber clothes, so yes, please. I just want to get this place done before nighttime. The biggest problem I have with fists is that you do have to get so close. Like, the thing that was so good about the spears is you could punch people in the face from a fair distance away. But now that I don't have any sort of reach capacity, I'm a little bit cooked. So I do want to make sure that I try and get this done before it gets too late at night. Who is gurgling at me? There's someone making a ruckus somewhere. Ooh, I saw that. I bloody saw that. Can I peek on through? Oh, I've already been through there. All right, never mind. I need to find this zombie, though, and kill them first. Oh, it's just old man out here trying to climb my love seat. Nope, not going to happen, buddy. Sit you down. I don't know if you love what seat, but I will give you a good fisting. There, nice. All right, let's get back to where we were. Nice and easy. Just have a cheeky little peek. Ooh. Oh, there has been some sus shit going down in here, but all right, well, I know the apocalypse is a scary time, but you turned to some pretty questionable decisions out here. Not your best. Not your best. I mean, I know I shot you in the face, but clearly the brains weren't really there to be hits. Can I finish it off, please? There we go. I've now completely cleared the POI, and I have a horrifying attic to live in as well. Not really my first choice of accommodation, but beggars can't be choosers, so I guess I'm just going to be here forever. I will take that college jacket for some extra sprint speed. Look at that. +1 sprint speed. Yes, please. And some leg protection. We're looking pretty good around there. Nice. Okay, what kind of loot are you going to give me then? Rotten Vegemite Sanger. That's pretty rotten loot. Sorry. Oh, some iron arrows and some bullets. Those bullets will come in handy when I eventually find an AK. Pretty bloody please. Got a shotgun Messiah box and a reinforced chest. So hopefully, nothing. It's not going to give me anything. It's not going to give me anything on bloody day, bloody one. I can sell you. I have no intention of making these at any point. Well, definitely not anytime soon anyway. So sell both of those for a pretty penny. I'll take the rest of you. I'll actually put you straight into here. Take that, please, for some extra protection. Complete. I'll scrap you. I will... Okay, I want to wear you because you're worth $3 extra. Can I repair you, actually? No, I thought I could repair you with cloth fragments. Never mind. All right, nice. That's some good stuff. I'm okay with that. Let's get the rest of our loot and move upstairs. I know my loot box is on the other side of this door. Do that one. Grab you. Thank you very much. And head back up to where I was. That's a pretty hectic first day. Like, I was definitely running at a mile a minute. Definitely more of a fast-paced, I guess, introduction to Fortitude. And it's just because I'm not confident with it. It's just because I'm trying to make sure, as I punch the microphone, sorry about that, trying to make sure that I get as far ahead as possible, as quickly as possible. Because the further along I progress, the easier it's going to get to go raiding down the track. Like, as you saw, like, the difference between having no knuckle wraps and having knuckle wraps on my fist meant that I killed zombies in twice as quickly, not twice the time, twice as quickly. So even like having that little bit of an improvement was just such a massive deal. That's what I was trying to push through as fast as possible for. Make 20 of you. You can go there. I'll keep you on me because I think there might be something upstairs. Let's jump up to here. Have a cheeky deeky little squiz if we can. Oh, come on, please. Up. Stop bonking your noggin or just have a look then. Nothing that way. Nope, nothing up there. All right, never mind then. I'm, as a bit of housekeeping, going to break down all of these sound traps, so moving around my little safety attic doesn't lure any zombies in. But nice, have a nice little safety area to hang out in. I'm just going to get rid of this goo pile there real quick. Do I have any stones on me? I do have some stones. I'll remake my campfire. make one of you and just bang you down in front of me. Like, yeah, like the stuff you make in the first 5 minutes of the game, I do see a lot of people like trying to hold on to that stuff, like the wooden club and the campfire and like the land claim block and all that kind of stuff. It's not necessary at all. You make that stuff to get your skill points, then get the hell out of there. Leave it all behind and you can make it fresh later on. For example, I've got plant fibers left over. Let's go bedroll, make a new one of you. Because either the bedroll or the land claim block will lock down an area to stop zombies respawning. Not really a massive issue for the first week, but after a week, they will start respawning. And the last thing you need is zombies respawning in your house. So, just bang a bedroll down in... Actually, that's terrible because it's not symmetrical. Symmetricality is everything. Push down like that. I'll even make myself another chest. Probably won't be used, but... Well, next time I get a chance, I'll put one here so everything kind of lines up and I don't start scratching behind my ears. But, yeah, like you can make all that stuff you make in the first 5 minutes again later. There's no reason to carry it with you forever while you're trying to go raiding and get yourself sorted out. Easy as that. I've got all of my supplies sorted again. I'll keep my first aid bandage on me. So I've got my ammo. I've got, if I don't need you guys on me all the time either, so just go back to 4, please. So I got my ammo. I've got my first aid bandage. I've got my arrows as well and some lockpicks. All my food and drinks are stored happily in there. I want to take most of this stuff to go get sold. So in this box, I'm going to keep my ammo for future use. I've only got 4 iron arrows, so rolling with a stack of those is just going to take up space. I'll wait until I have more iron arrows to change over from the stone ones, and eventually stop using the bow entirely, but that's a little bit further on down the track. And I want to try and sell as much of this stuff as I can. So the meat can stay with me. I don't need to cook it up just yet because I don't have the recipe for grilled meats, nor do I have it for bacon and eggs, which is a bit of a shame, but we will deal as best we can. But these things can all get sold. Oil especially is super valuable to sell. It's 20 per pop, and it stacks pretty highly. Unlike brass candlesticks, which only stack to 5, oil stacks like 25, I think it is. So I usually keep the oil to sell if I can. 20 for you, 26, 70. So like, got some money to be earned around here. Plus, I'm going to be able to get my reward for clearing out this POI. He's got, what does he restock? Hang on. Does he restock on day 1? No, he restocks day 2, I think, doesn't he? Because the next restock day is 4. So I think day 2 is the first day of a... Oh, I don't know. No, actually, in my head, he restocks after day 1. I have to go double check that. I've taught myself into confusion now. Now I don't know. I was so certain when I started talking about it. Now I can't remember. So with all my things to sell ready and prepared for tomorrow, I can now hang out up here as much as you like. It is a shame... I've talked about this before, I wish the flashlights were more useful in 7 days. The fact that I can hold a flashlight, but it's completely redundant, I don't have a weapon. Like, I can bonk with the flashlight, I suppose, but it doesn't really do an awful lot. But it's giving me, like, damage stats. Melee damage 7, so it does a little bit more than my fists, but, I mean, I'm spec'd into fists, so I get that extra 10% buff, so probably not. I don't know, I really wish you could have it in your offhand to make one-handed weapons more viable. Like using a two-handed sledgehammer or whatever, or a gun or something, like, you get the benefit of having extra damage and stuff, but holding a flashlight in your offhand and using a pistol or a club or a hammer or whatever, that seems like it would actually give it a bit more of a bit more of a perk than just, you know, not really having anything for it other than less stamina usage, I suppose. But I'll wait here overnight. There's nothing really for me to do. As always in the first day, I'm usually just going to bunker down and wait for daytime. I'm not confident in this loadout yet to go fighting zombies at night. Plus, I did hear the sound of a wolf trundling about outside my front door, so even less enthusiastic. But tomorrow morning, I'm going to go back and see Tradie Potato, hand in my quest, sell all the gubs, get some new quests from him. Hopefully I can do 2 quests tomorrow to get some dollar dues. I need to get an AK. That is priority number 1. Find an AK, then I can start taking on bigger challenges, because when shit hits the fan, I've got an oh shit gun to pull out of my back pocket and rinse all the zombies with. But I'll have to rinse those zombies in another episode, because this episode is done. So thank you guys for watching. Most of all, thank you to the patrons on Patreon who made this episode possible. If you liked, make sure to hit the like button down below, subscribe to this channel, follow me on Twitter. If I don't talk to you there first, I'll see you in the next episode. Have a good one. I just realized I had that stupid little bit of hair just hanging down that whole time. That's annoying.